Welcome back, I am Dr. Ruckus, and today in top 1000 Mythic we're playing Mardu Reanimator, building around the new card from WildsOfEldraine, Lich Knight's Conquest. A 5-mana sorcery to sack any number of artifacts, enchantments, and or tokens, then return that many creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Game plan is simple. First we want to discard our win cons to the graveyard. That includes Atraxa and then also Flesh Gorger, which I'll touch on later. We can discard via the Big Score discard, Liliana discard, Celestis flip discard, Scrapwork Mutt, discard both when you play it the first time and unearth it the second time. Bit of Reunion discard, Blood Type Harvester, Cycle Token discard. All right, so we get it in the graveyard, and then the next thing we need to do is we need to accumulate either artifacts, enchantments, or tokens. Largely, this is going to be artifacts like the Big Score treasure tokens. You can also sack your Celestis artifact or your Flesh Gorger or Scrapwork Mutt. I don't know why that card's so hard to say. Mutt artifact creatures, and the Harvester token as well can all be sacked to the Lich Knight's Conquest. Then you get back your win cons and proceed from there. Some notes on deck construction, because I've seen people build this differently, and I think there are some big pitfalls you should avoid. The number one pitfall I see is people running 8 8-drops, because you're like, I'll discard it. I need lots of cards to, win with, and so I'm gonna put 8 8-drops. I'm gonna, forget Atraxa. I'm gonna put, 4 Sanctuary Wardens and 4 Moonshaker Cavalries. And you're just gonna get run over. You're gonna get run over doing that. You can do that maybe in bronze and platinum and silver and whatever, but in Mythic there's just too much aggro out there, and you just get steamrolled by mono red every game if you just don't have an early consistent game plan to keep you alive until then. Not only that, but the cavalry immediately dies to removal if you're not winning that very turn. Warden is much better. I love the Warden, but in terms of win cons, Atraxa is just vastly superior, because even if she is immediately removed with Go for the Throat, you still then get to get 7 cards to your hand and run it back next turn. So why do we not need 8? Because of Flesh Gorger, because Wizards gave us a 3-mana 3/3 with lifelink that stabilizes against aggro early, and even if they kill it, you can still reanimate it as a 7-mana 7/5 lifelink. That's enough. That's enough in those matchups. You don't need to run 8 8-drops between the Flesh Gorger and the Atraxa. That is enough to get there. Again, you need a lot of stuff early to stabilize. You can't run like, I'll run like 6 to 8 2-drops and I'll get there and it'll be fine. No, you get run over every game. So we have 4 4-drops, 3 cutdowns, and 1 Voltage Surge, in part because when you do get the Atraxa, it's nice to have versatility in the deck to answer different things, and Voltage Surge can hit Planeswalkers, which is nice. A good mix of threats in the 2-drop slot. Scrapwork Mutt can easily just draw discard and just block against mono red or mono white. It does not need to stick around. In fact, it's even better in the graveyard because you can run back to draw discard next turn. A single Go for the Throat, a single Bitter Reunion. The haste off this is critical in many matchups. You get low on life. It might not be enough to play Atraxa and sit there. You might, because opponent can just top deck Lightning Strike, you might need the haste to attack and get the lifelink this very turn to keep you out of Death's Door. Harvester is nice. You can obviously sack it to remove a creature if you need to, or just keep the blood token around for the big Lich Knight's Conquest turn. Ironcrag, ramp is good, also provides an artifact to fetch with Atraxa. Virtue Persistence is fantastic. Again, good removal and doubles as a win con later, and as an enchantment you can fetch off Atraxa. And then a variety of 3-drops. You do need Graveyard Hate in this meta. So a single Trespasser, you can fetch off Atraxa. Single Liliana helps you with the draw discard plan, and again, a Planeswalker to get off Atraxa. Brotherhood's End, just a single sweeper to get off Atraxa. I'm repeating myself. Celestis is great, and then Flesh Gorger we've talked about. So that's the deck. Don't go crazy with 8 8-drops. You can if you want to, but you're gonna get rolled over a lot. So I would just suggest you build the deck really low to the ground and consistent. Atraxa is all you need. Flesh Gorger is enough to win. Build it that way, and you'll have a good time. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the draw, this is okay. It's a little slow land-wise. That makes this hand much better. Okay, so we can harvest on 2. Cathartic Pyre target. Let's see if it's the Golgari Adventure. It is, and they draw. All right, so they're giving us some time here. We can go over the top of them. Harvester's fine to get down. We always leave behind the Cycle Token. Could even have them kill this, have them kill the Flesh Gorger, and still just end up reanimating the Flesh Gorger. Like, even that alone is decent. Alright, this thing you just leave alone. Discard. Probably the cut down. Keep the land. More land. Okay. Just you. Definitely don't need to kill this thing. Don't need to trade with this thing. Let him have the damage. Swing back with lifelink. Bushwhack. They go for the fight. Interesting. I think they know they can't deal with it otherwise. Because Go for the Throat won't kill that. Good to know they have Bushwhack. But we're still set up to reanimate that back as a 7/5, and that might be a little bit harder to Bushwhack, unless they have a Shelly. Okay, pass to us. Virtue. Could be a win con later. I think we're just hanging out here, though. We'll definitely attack. And next turn, we could just straight up reanimate the Flesh Gorger. I think that would give him quite a lot of issues. Destroy all creatures? Okay, sure. It's okay. Dread Knight returns. Yeah. I think you just hold on to the Pyre here. Oh, baby. Okay. Well, now I have to wait one more turn to do that. So we'll discard on their end step, and then Lich Knight the next turn. We need the land. Again, I think you just leave the Virtue in hand. Okay, fantastic. We'll wait until their end step so that they can't, you know, Cottage, get rid of it, or Graveyard Trespasser, anything like that. Alright, so they do have the Graveyard Hate, but we are ready for it because we have Atraxa coming. Steal the Flesh Gorger now, it's alright. Take the damage. Alright. Discard up to 2 cards. It's just you, I think. We'll hold on to the Virtue. Okay. Double Conquest, alright. Let's do it. We just sack you. We get the Atraxa. Who's getting in here now? Wow, it's actually not that amazing of a hand here. Trespasser's going to be useful eventually, I think. Go for Throat's okay, and then land-wise, yeah, it's not really mind-blowing here. Not sure how much white we have, we'll take you. Okay, that was a little bit underwhelming, I'd say. Nothing else to do this turn, so we'll play the fast land. But we're getting close to a Virtue. Yeah, that maybe the Mutt would have been a better choice. And Shelly. Okay, so we don't have an artifact to sack. Yeah, the Mutt could have been better here. Could have played it and sacked at the same turn. I'm fine with this. Another land. I think you kill this guy and take him with the Trespasser. Mosswood. Okay. They have to power up the Cottage and basically get rid of the Atraxa. They don't know we have the next Reanimator spell, though. We don't have any artifacts or enchantments to sack at the moment. Yep. This is when it attacks, right? Not when it deals damage. Yep, when it attacks, okay. They're down to 11 as well. They do have some food to sack. So there is some ability for us to race. Who's down there? Cut down, don't need you now. Definitely gonna, I can't believe they played out the Bosiju. That's wild, right? I mean, we'll leave some creatures down here for us to get back from a graveyard. I think I want to leave the land in hand to cycle to something. They won't be able to power up both cottages, so I'm going to swing here. And we leave the creature down there, I guess. Because we're going to Virtue this turn. Sack a creature, okay. I mean, that means it's coming back soon. Cut down. I think you leave the land. I don't think we need to cut down anything right now. I think I'd rather cycle. Save the land and cut down to cycle. So they can only get rid of one of these cards from the graveyard. Unless they have a Trespasser. Alright, so I think they take Shelly here, I imagine. No, they dig through our graveyard. Interesting. Nope. They take the Shelly. Down to 5. It's getting close. Harvester would let us also reanimate the Trespasser this turn. Which is kind of interesting. We might try to cycle into something better. They have plenty of life to game. That's massive. So all we need to do is just discard it after their turn. Let's play the land here. We'll hold cut down. And you just hope they can't find lethal yet. We'll block with the Harvester. And then use the Virtue to get back Atraxa. Okay, if they have another Hopeless Nightmare, we discard a card, lose 2 life. They scry. Yeah, okay, it could be close. Definitely close here. 2 to the bottom, that's good. Prep the Cottage. I'm still shocked they played the Bosiju. I think they knew we had Virtue of Persistence. This is an easy chump block here. Take the Trespasser. Well, this thing does not have Menace. Keep us away from a Hopeless Nightmare lethal, or a Shelly lethal, something like that. Okay, my turn. Cycle Atraxa. Another Reanimator spell, okay. Take the Atraxa. Haste will be big. Can we get haste? We can get haste. I want you as enchantment for sure. I think you just take the next Atraxa. We can't cast it yet. That might help us cast it. Let's see, what do we need? Green is probably what we need. Okay. We'll take the next Atraxa as well for the creature. And then I guess big score for the instant. Choose up to 5. Who else is in here? Can we get you 2? Artifact? Yeah, okay. Okay, we might just be able to find lethal, actually. This is definitely land for turn. Don't think you need the Iron Crag. We'll hold everything else, seems okay. Okay. And we don't have double white, but still, we can play this out. Oh, we can play this out. For 6, yeah. But then we need 1 more. So let's do it for less, actually. Just 3 is fine. Take the haste. Put lifelink here. They might still have to go for the throat. And see if they have to go for the throat for the Atraxa. They don't. They go to 1. And we go up to 15. I feel like that's enough. We have backup Atraxa we can hard cast next turn off our lands. 2 more Lich Knight's Conquest. Scoop. If we had been slightly more forward thinking, I guess you could have played the untapped land, and then given haste and played the big Seraph for lethal. Good game. On the play with a little draw discard. We'll keep this. Flausen. Playing against Flausen. Ooh, mono blue. That's awful for us. We'll draw a discard. Probably get rid of one of these mutts here. Trespasser could be good against mono blue. Celestis isn't bad either. Ah, it's not mono blue. Okay. This is gonna be tough. Fast land. I think it's just Celestis here. I don't really want to trade. We like the artifact on the battlefield. Celestis is very good in the control mirror anyway. Celestis, alright. It's a game. We need to keep hitting land. We want to keep draw discard going. Can play you out first. They could sweep next turn. Let's run out this guy. And we'll bin one of these. Okay, good. Land for turn. We hope they flip for us. Obviously, you could do the mutt right now. They're a little bit sad if they sweep. I think ideally we don't foreshadow it too much. Well, I mean, they're going to have to hold up a mana, which is interesting, but they'll have to do that for the rest of the game. I really want to find a way to do it We want it to happen organically. I think I'm going to end here. Do you just show it to them? You don't really want to. I think I want to bide time a little bit. I'd rather them tap out here, if we can get them to. We'll get rid of one more mutt. Okay, tap land is good. Do we spend any more mana? No, okay. Alright, so we might have to get to a point where we try to hard cast Atraxa and then reanimate it next turn. Land continues to be good. Let's get the mutt in there. Okay. Let's try a Trespasser. Put some amount of pressure on them so they have to do something. Nightside isn't bad. Yeah, we'll keep all our creatures, obviously. Okay. Mastermind. Double Mastermind. That's a little surprising. Okay, it's a little bit of pressure. More land for us. I think you try the Atraxa here. See if they flash in an Emperor or something. Mitsuru. You hope it's not a Dissipate. You hope it's not the kind of the exiles it, but we'll survive. We have more draw discards to go. So you hope it's just a make disappear. It's a Dissipate. It's exiled. Okay. So now I have to draw and discard our way to the next Atraxa. I think that was the right sequencing. Because you discard it and then Lich Knight's Conquest and then that gets countered. Wow. Alright. I mean, we're going to run it back. And the Glutton's putting in work here. A little bit of life gain, a little bit of pressure on them. Do you have the next Dissipate? Nope. Okay. That's pretty huge. Choose up to 4. Instance. Cut down's okay against the Flyers, but I think we're doing okay on that front. I think you take the big score for the instant. Land, I don't think you need Sekenzin. I guess this is our creature and this is our artifact. Alright, 4. Land for turn, not holding open cut down. Each draw a card. Okay. Jace. 39 cards in deck. Alright, they could try to mill us out here. Bitter Reunion. I wonder with double white open. What's the fastest way to lethal? Big score's okay, but doesn't inherently impress me. A single removal spell wouldn't be bad. Could definitely clear out, or likely clear out Jace. I think an Iron Crag can go. I like everything else. I don't think you really need the Bitter Reunion at this point. Oh, it's just one. Yeah, okay. Iron Crag. Alright, Liliana Sack Creature is actually nice here. Drawing multiple cards. Okay. Takenuma is good to get back a Atraxa. Cycle Land's not bad, but we have a lot of mana to spend. So I think I'll play this out. I almost just want to go face. I think you just do it like this. Alright, Jace down. think you end here. Could see a sweeper soon. You don't have to take the action, and they may still want to mill us. And her hand is okay as is, so we'll decline. Alright, sweep. That's okay. Can easily Lich Knight's Conquest. Can sack 2 treasures actually. Or you can even sack a Flesh Gorger, though it might get countered. We can get rid of 1 Flesh Gorger here. Sack 2 treasures. Still have enough mana for double Make Disappear. Okay. Resolves. Get back the Flesh Gorger. We are milling ourselves a little bit off the Atraxa though. How much of this do you really need? Vulture Surge is good for the next Planeswalker. I worry about milling ourselves though. Maybe take a cycle land, but there aren't that many cards left in the deck we really need to win here. Flyer could be useful. What's left? Another creature? I don't know. We're down to 27 cards. Maybe we didn't need all those cards. You have to think they might sweep again. Is there anything else worth deploying here? I guess you run out the haste trick for sure. See if we can catch him off guard. Been a fast land seems fine. We're getting low though. Ganja, okay. It's almost lethal. 1 more is lethal, right? Leave the mutts in the graveyard. Could be a hasty finisher. Okay. That is lethal presented. Maybe we see an Emperor here. Yep. Who are you going to target, though? Target the Harvester. When it drops to 3, we're out of mana, so we can't Voltage Surge. Sunfall. They have 2 mana open, we have 3 mutts. We can sack the creature off to Liliana. I think you push for lethal here. What else can grant haste? I don't think anything else. Reanimating a Graveyard Trespasser could push for 1 more point of lethal, maybe. Sack you. Let's bring back the hasty dogs. Let's go! The mutts. The mutts getting in there for lethal. Sweet. On the play. I don't know. I think you have to hit the untap land to not just get steamrolled here. If you do nothing till 3 in Brotherhood's End, though, you do survive. Now, double attracts in the opening hand. I don't think it's worth it. This is much better. Keep the land, put back. Maybe the Seraph. So it's good against mono red, isn't it? So is Trespasser, though. We'll do it like this. Okay. Interesting. Here comes a mutt. I like the Celestis. I kind of want to been the Trespasser here. Of all the cards, I like Liliana just sitting there. Okay, more land. Well, we get to do on the play things, so let's do them. Liliana on the play is really devastating. So what are they doing? Do you think they have haste? I don't think 2 damage is worth risking Liliana here. Or just step back a bit. Lord Skitter. Okay. Well, we got the virtue for that. So we can go land Celestis Virtue, discard the last land. Let's make him choose first before we give him that information.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Sheldred. Okay. Alright, minus the Skitter. And that's it. We'll hold back and defend Liliana. Let's see here. What do we got? Torch the tower. Can kill Liliana. Okay, pretty good nab there. Alright, you got it. They did not bargain though, which means what? They don't get a scry? Attack. I mean, this lets us draw a discard this coming turn. Also doing nothing does that though. Let's save that for a more difficult turn. Harvest. Okay. Land. Do nothing. Take the cycle, because things in the graveyard are generally a good thing. Big score. Okay. Well, top deck the land, you just play Virtue. And if you don't top deck the land, we block with the Mutt here, play that back, so we're not in an awful position. An Anvil. Alright, that is interesting. So Kenzen, okay. Braids, Alright, this is an easy block for me, as far as I'm concerned. Lets us maybe hit that next land. Decline, I'd like to keep the Celestis, thank you. Sure, things in the graveyard are good. There's a land we'd like to hit, that's okay. It's an Atraxa. I will draw discard you, for sure. They don't have any graveyard hate yet, right? Yeah, not yet. So here's a Mutt. I will discard you. Okay, I don't really want you either. Really just want to hit land this turn, and then win next turn. So we'll take the manual flip, because we've only cast one spell this turn. And you have to do nothing to flip. Take the action. It's a land, great. That's all I wanted. You might as well attack here, but it does not matter. Okay, so they need some graveyard hate real soon, or to put on some serious pressure, because they're about to Virtue into Atraxa, which just take 2 full turn cycles, so this is their chance. Down to 17. What do you got? You need a Trespasser right now. I don't think so. Mirrex Takenuma? Okay, more land for you. Harvester. There's going to be some pressure. But we're not going to die this coming turn, doesn't look like. Decline, I need you. More land. Okay. Playing you out is fine. For the Atraxa turn, you might want extra mana open to cut down the same turn, something like that. Attack all for 7. Can you kill my enchantment? You're looking for it? Or can you take Atraxa? Again, you need that Trespasser. If you're not running Graveyard Hate, you have to run it in this meta. Okay, we try again. We look. Looks like 2 lands to me. Okay. Epicure. Okay. Down to 7. Down to 5. It's not unreasonable to sack the Celestis here, because we're going to get back Atraxa for free with 7 mana open. That's got to be enough to do anything we want to do, right? There's a chance they kill Atraxa immediately with Go for the Throat, and we might need that extra life. Okay, I'm going to decline here. It's close. 1 mana versus 2 life, it's close. Down to 5. Also gives them an extra draw to Go for the Throat. Maybe that's the deal breaker. Maybe you do sack the Celestis just to give them as few opportunities as possible to hit Go for the Throat. But we get the Atraxa. We have the backup, which is huge. That means they need 2 Go for the Throats. We don't have the haste one though. That's pretty bad. Okay, well it's gonna be a little bit easy for us. Probably just take cut down to pick off one of their things. Cathartic Pyre picks off braids though, which is kind of an issue for us. Maybe it's that then. Land will take anything untapped. Okay, not an amazing pick here. We could hardcast Atraxa again and look for haste. Can we see if there's any stick? The thing is, there'll always be stick. 3 cards in hand. Torch the Tower, we haven't seen it. They could definitely just have it here. Okay, I don't think this is that bad of a... Thing is, if we have haste, we actually still lose here, so that doesn't help. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Okay. So it's the Mutt then. Start with the Mutt. We can bin the Atraxa, I guess, because we can get it back cheaper with Virtue Persistence. Or the Lich Knight. Land does not help. I think we double spelled, so we'll flip here and get another draw. I'm worried about the go for the throat, though. Okay, are they gonna cycle? They cycle. They don't have it yet. Maybe. Maybe. Do we not flip the Dayside? Do we not cast 2 things? Oh, we got that back for free. Okay, maybe we should have Pirate on our turn. Pile on. Destroy target creature. Okay. You're dead. 2 mana left open. They have to win this turn because we get it back with Virtue for free. They need a removal spell. It's a land. They probably have it. Wow. Alright, they don't have it. Unless they're going to kill it before we declare blockers. They have Torch the Tower. Okay. So if you kill this, you still take 5. So you have to Cathartic Pyre, look for something better. I think we goofed the Cathartic Pyre. We need to double spell on our turn to get that extra flip. Yeah, you take 5 and lose. So it's got to be like this. Yeah, I think we goofed that one. Big score actually lets us play one more time. But I don't really think it's enough. Nope. Not enough. The Ganjo clears out one of them, but doesn't matter. Alright, yeah, I needed to double spell on our turn, flip to Dayside, get the 1 single life, get the extra draw in case it mattered. Take 5 and lose. Yeah, alright. Loss is loss. Alright, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.